Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, your home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. In today's video, we wanted to provide an update on Giant Mining Corporation. This is one we covered just a couple of weeks ago on the channel. They had a huge move in share price today, up in excess of 20% on the session, really in anticipation of some big news that came out after hours tonight. So a lot to go through in today's video. Before we do though, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. Big help to myself and the channel, specifically helps get this content to other people like you who may find interest in this type of video. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to join. We're just about at 46,000 subscribers. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And finally, you guys, let me know in the comment section below if you took action on Giant Mining, if you're currently holding shares, and your outlook on this company moving forward and into next year. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's update. So in our last video on BFG or Giant Mining Corp, again, you can see it trades on the CSE under the ticker BFG or OTC under the ticker BFGFF. We talked about this article from stocknewstrends.com laying out their bullish thesis for this organization. So the article itself was entitled How AI, EVs, and Clean Energy are Supercharging Copper Demand and Why Now Could Be the Best Time to Start Your Research on Giant Mining Corp. And lo and behold, in today's trading session, we saw a massive breakout, which we're going to touch on in a second here, on the backs of a huge catalyst or a major development for this company. Now, as we continue to scroll down, you'll see another recent press release that just came out on the 17th of September since our last coverage. And if we take a look at that PR, you can see Giant Mining announces intention to list warrants on the Canadian Securities Exchange and assays pending from the Majuba Hill Copper Drill program. Going on to state the company recently announced successful completion of hole MHB 30 to a depth of 800 feet or 244 meters and hole MHB 31 to a depth of 1,086 feet or 331 meters. With the assays from MHB 30 shipped to ALS Labs and awaiting assay results as part of the company's Diamond Core drilling program at the Majuba Hill Copper Deposit or Majuba Hill property in Pershing County, Nevada. Now, this is obviously extremely exciting for the company. Recent comprehensive reviews by the Giant team noted important mineralization controls during the surface traverses of the Majuba Hill drill sites and while examining the underground workings. And you can actually see images of some of these fragments from the various different drill samples or core drill results with some very interesting mineralization and additional information available within this press release. So that was obviously one big catalyst again since our last coverage. We then went on to talk about these 7 key reasons why stocknewstrends.com advised to start your research on Giant Mining Corp, including their strategic positioning in the high demand sector, being AI, electric vehicles, and clean energy initiatives, all requiring copper, significant exploration potential, which we just saw a next step in the right direction there, strong market momentum, again, which we're seeing in trading as evident during today's session, experienced leadership team and advisory board, which we've talked about extensively on the channel, specifically in the mining and exploration space. This is critically important to have people who know what they're doing, have experience in this space, practices, processes, and not to mention have the connections, whether that's personal or through former work experience, to really make these companies a success. Now, in addition to that, Majuba Hill, this project also has a robust historical data set and a rich history of high-grade copper production, favorable location and infrastructure, as mentioned, located in the mining-friendly state of Nevada in the United States. There's a big push by the US government right now to onshore a lot of these critical minerals, materials, metals that go into EV, clean energy, and high-tech production. And then finally, that alignment with global trends, which we've talked about so extensively on the channel. Now fast forward to today, September 24th, you can see this press release just came out post market close entitled Giant Mining Intersects Surface High Grade at Majuba with 74 feet of 2.6% copper and 3.1 grams per ton silver within 218 feet of 1.3% copper and 73.4 grams per ton silver. So very promising results here. And you can see the company announcing intersected high-grade copper-silver mineralization in hole MHB30, which we saw on that last article, from surface down to a depth of 218 feet, consisting of 74 feet of 2.6% copper and 30.1 grams per ton silver within that 218 feet of 1.35% copper and 73.4 grams per ton silver at its Majuba Hill Copper Silver deposit, located once again in Pershing County, Nevada. Now, the CEO, David Greenway of Giant Mining, goes on to say, "We are excited by the results of hole MHB30, which significantly exceeded our expectations for high-grade copper-silver mineralization. With guidance from our geologic team, including Richard Silito, Leo Hathaway, technical advisor, and Larry Segerstrom, who's a director, we are continuing to uncover the incredible potential of Majuba Hill. We remain open both at depth and along strike, and despite over 83,925 feet of drilling and development work, we are only scratching the surface of just how big this opportunity could be for Giant stakeholders. We eagerly await the results from MHB31, drilled to a total depth of 1,086 feet, as we saw in that last press release." And here once again are some additional images of the project and the drill samples that they've currently obtained. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, share price on Giant Mining Corp absolutely taking off in trading today. Closed the session up 16.3%. This is as of close on Tuesday, September 24th. This is the CSE or Canadian listed security BFG. And you can see on the OTC side of things, actually up closer to 20% on the day. And if we pull up a 5-day view, you can see this is a continuation of really a bullish move stemming from last Wednesday or the 18th when they were trading hands at 22.5 cents per share. So with that being said, another big development from Giant Mining Corp. I'd be super curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, specifically if you're already holding shares of this company. What did you think about today's big press release, and how are you feeling about the copper space overall moving into next year? If you're still watching the video at this point, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, that's all for now, and we'll see you in our next video.